Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another episode of Household Chem with Mr. Privatera. I am looking very forward to this episode because it is about food. We are going to be looking at some Oreos today and investigating their percent compositions. So, before we get into it, this video has been sponsored and approved by Skillshare. Skillshare is a place where you can go to learn anything you've ever wanted to know. Also, that's a joke. I am not sponsored by anyone, but if anyone out there is watching this and would like to sponsor me, then let me know. I would welcome any form of money, any form of sponsorship. So before we get into empirical and molecular formulas and start to talk about how you can figure out exactly how many atoms there are for each element within a compound, we first need to understand percent composition and what that really means. So we're going to be doing this demonstration with Oreos. So if you have all these materials at your house, then feel free to do this investigation at home. Otherwise, you can follow along with me in this video. You will need some Oreos, the original kind. You're going to need some double stuffed Oreos. We will be using a kitchen scale, a knife, and also I have just grabbed some plastic wrap so that it'll be easier to clean. Just remember that the purpose of this is that we're going to be looking at the percent composition of these Oreos, and we're going to be basically evaluating the advertising claim that double stuff actually has double the stuff. So before we get any further into it, we need to review some vocabulary about Oreos. An Oreo, this is the regular one. This is the double stuffed Oreo. Now, when you take an Oreo, there are two wafers. So the cookie part is called the wafer. And then in the middle, that filling, we call that the cream. Fun fact, Oreos are vegan. If anyone has that dietary restriction. What we're going to do for each one, we're going to weigh them. We're going to record their masses of the whole cookie. Then we're going to scrape out the filling, weigh the mass of just the filling, use that to do some calculations about the percent compositions of both of these cookies. All right, so first up will be the mass of the regular Oreo, original Oreo, 12 grams for the regular Oreo. I'm just going to zero our scale again so we get the most accurate data. Now we're going to take our double stuffed Oreo. All right, and the double stuff has a total mass of, it looks like 15 grams in total. All right, so we did see that the double stuffed Oreo is a little bit heavier. So it is heavier in total, but does it really have double the stuff? Is it really double the cream filling? So we're gonna twist open the Oreo. Oh, and look at that. That came off so nice. Okay, I'm too impressed with myself that happened. Usually it's not that nice. All right, so we have this one wafer, and I'm just gonna record the mass of this one wafer on its own so that I have it for reference. All right, so the mass of one Oreo wafer on its own is 4 grams. So our next step is gonna be to take the filling and we're just gonna scrape it out. So we're just gonna take our knife, scrape the whole thing off. We wanna make sure we're being really, really careful to scrape it off without breaking the cookie. Okay, so then I've got all the cream filling right there on the knife. Transfer all of that to the scale. All right, and the scale, I'll show you just to prove, the reading is 4 grams. Right, a regular Oreo, right, there we go. 4 grams of filling, of cream filling in a regular Oreo. All right, so we finished up with our first Oreo. So now we're gonna be looking at the double stuff. Let's evaluate that advertising claim. Is it really double stuff? So once again, we're gonna twist. Came out so clean, so nice. I'm having really good luck with my Oreos today. All right, and just like before, we're gonna take our knife and you're gonna scrape out the cream filling from the Oreo. And just for confirmation, I'm just gonna weigh out the mass of the wafer on the double stuff, and it's also 4 grams. It's a proof shot, 4 grams. All right, so weighing out both, that will rule out the difference in the mass of the whole cookie being due to the wafers being heavier. So I'm gonna take my cream filling of the double stuff, carefully transfer it from the knife to the scale. And it looks like the cream filling is 7 grams. Interesting. There we go, the cream filling from the double stuffed Oreo, 7 grams. All right, so you can see there we kind of have some of the aftermath of this investigation, just these 4 wafers. All right, so now that we have our data and we have some casualties from our experiment, your job is going to be to take this information and figure out the percent composition of Oreos. What in regular and in double stuff, what's the percent composition of wafer and what's the percent composition of cream? From that, make a judgment about, is double stuff Oreo? Is it really double stuff? And then this is going to lead into more work in our course about the empirical and molecular formula of other molecular compounds. Answer all those questions, get those handed in, please. And if you liked what you saw, make sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and click the bell so you can be notified whenever I post new videos. Any questions about any of the percent composition, please just send me an email and let me know.